Hello everyone, Nathan here. This is my YouTube channel. I am the creator of the Star Wars Timeline Gold, the most comprehensive Star Wars chronology available anywhere at over 3,000 pages across 5 documents. You can find it at starwarsfanworks.com/timeline. I am also one of the hosts of both Star Wars Beyond the Films and Cloud City Casino, the latter of which is a Star Wars gaming podcast over at starwarsreport.com. Now, this is attempt number 2 at showing you guys the Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One X-Wing VR mission. The first attempt wound up with me basically streaming for thinking I was streaming for 25 minutes, and it died after about 5. Because when you are in PlayStation VR, you have no access to the chat. You can't see any of the comments being made as you play. You can only see them after the fact if you're fast enough to pull up YouTube and pull up the chat. So there's no way to get that feedback to know that it cut off. And there's no auditory or visual notification that it cut off. At least not that I can find. There are some auditory cues, but the auditory cues are the same as some of the cues that you need for PlayStation VR. So unfortunately, this is not my first impression. I did just play through it once, but we're going to give this another try. This was developed for Criterion Games. You access it from the main menu inside Battlefront, but it is a separate download from the PSN store, even though it just builds into Battlefront. You have a typical Battlefront opening or very similar, but now you're down at the feet of the AT-AT as it stomps by. Pretty sweet. Press X to start. And we get a chance to tour around an X-Wing, but we're not actually walking on this tour. I can move my sticks around, it's not going to do anything. You can go to these points of interest and check it out. So we'll go to point of interest over here by the little troop transporter thing that you see in A New Hope and that you see that you can jump around on Hoth. You have your munitions and whatnot over here. It does feel pretty much life-size. The length maybe of, I don't know, maybe 3 cars, 4 cars. It's hard to tell. Depends on the car, I suppose, that we're comparing this to. You can jump back here to the back. Check out the S-foils. Back of the X-Wing. Go up on the little lift, which feels about life-size. I am sitting down as I'm playing this. Look around, look down. Again, get that cool detail here on the ship. And then you jump over here, which is the same place I could have gone if I went to the right at the beginning, and there's our ladder. There's our astromech running around that seems to be about my knee height, for those who are curious. And I'm going to jump into the cockpit, which apparently already loads my astromech once I get in the actual cockpit. So there's the slot that he's going to go in there, or she, or whatever. Again, feels about the right life size, which is nice. All the little doodads and stuff, film accurate from what I can tell, or at least pretty close, including the little weird flashlight attached thing that I always thought was a little odd. Got the window or whatever, the canopy. Jump in. And now we've got, if we look backwards, we got the seat, no phantom body yet. Astromech is in the back. Doodads and buttons on the side. Doodads and buttons on the side along with the lever. Your main control panel with that weird little, almost like the beginning of Doctor Who from the 60s kind of thing going on. Targeting thing like we saw in the film. Other doodads and whatnot. And the pilot's yoke. And the pedals, the foot pedals that go along with it down there at the bottom. Okay, and you can see out the cockpit. You can see your wings. It's similar to being in the view where you're inside the ship during Fighter Squadron or Battle Station. The difference being that instead of it just being this that I'm sitting back too far, seeing this that you see in front of you, you're able to look to the sides. You're able to look up. It gives you that scope of vision that is why I usually play outside the ship in Fighter Squadron, so I can see more of what's around the ship. So it does not feel as restrictive. For those who don't like that type of gameplay, it is better here. So we're going to press a button. Mission briefing. Regroup with Red Squadron and take up an escort pattern around the fleet. Stay close and be alert for any Imperial activity. Spoiler warning, possibly for a piece of Rogue One, by the way. You can choose between a female or male pilot. I chose a male pilot on my first playthrough, so I'll choose a female pilot because I'm curious what the voice sounds like across the two. Flight controls, you can choose the normal up is up or invert it so up is down, so to speak, on the right stick. It does control exactly, pretty much, I would say exactly, like a Fighter Squadron does, with the difference being that you're going to have access to a shield. I guess not really a difference. I'm trying to remember what you have as an X-Wing, but you have the access to a shield proton torpedo, and boost in your X-Wing here. So hold X to start mission. It is the only story content we get for Battlefront, kind of ironically, as this free VR add-on. Loading screens on PSVR are often just blank black.
Are you picking anything up, Bluetooth?
Picking anything up, bro? Now I got a phantom body, by the way.
I got the rendezvous coordinates. Yes, I am sure I entered them correctly. I don't like this.
Where is everybody?
Where are they?
Nothing's showing up here yet because I can't do anything yet, but that's where a lot of my indicators will show up. You almost hit me!
It's the fleet!
Hey-ho!
Red flight,
Tantive 4, presumably?
Red 2, standing by.
Given it's Rogue One.
Red 3, standing by.
Red 4, standing
Red 4
by.
standing by, that's
Took
us.
you all so long.
Guess the rookie punched the button a little early.
cut the chatter.
Okay,
All
same
X-Wings
controls.
accounted for, Admiral.
Right
Copy
stick,
that, Red Leader.
left
Stay
stick.
Red flight,
forward, back.
Take up an escort pattern around the fleet. Stay close.
It's going to give you more power to your, or more speed at the cost of your blasters, or
Guess I did
vice versa.
push the button a little early.
Hey,
Shield,
don't sweat it.
proton
This is a
torpedo,
blue milk run.
health.
My first time out, I didn't know an S-foil from a nose cone. You're already in better shape than that. Just keep it together.
Thanks. I'll be fine.
Good, because this mission could still get interesting.
Of course, it'll tell you who's talking by the little blurber thing over its head.
Red Flight.
Nebula
we're
on B.
receiving a priority transmission from the Wobani system. We're patching it through.
Calling all Rebel Alliance vessels.
Transport.
This is
K2SO.
on behalf of Extraction Team Bravo. We have encountered a minor technical setback. We have taken refuge in an asteroid field and require time to patch up our systems. Assistance is most welcome. Immediate assistance.
Whoa.
Any assistance, really. We are transmitting coordinates. Did I mention immediate?
Did you copy that, Red Leader?
We all heard it, Admiral. Red flight, prepare to receive coordinates.
That is one of General Draven's ships. That means it has enormous significance to the rebellion, but we can't risk exposing our fleet.
I only need one flight, and we have to stay nimble. More than 4 ships, things get crowded.
Even if you make it out alive, you have no idea what's waiting for you on the other side.
We all knew the risks when we signed up to fight for the rebellion, Admiral. And sir, neither of us has time to argue the point.
Yeah, a-hole.
You aren't gonna take no for an answer, are you, Sam?
Yes, it
No,
does
sir,
seem like
I'm
your
not.
head is
Red 2,
about to
Red
hit the
3,
ceiling.
Red 4, prepare to make the jump to hyperspace.
or hit the canopy. Let's do it. Notice there's no boost available yet.
You ready for this, kid?
Sure. We can handle this,
We got it.
right?
When you're waging a war against the Empire, this happens almost every day.
Report in when you make contact with Bravo Team.
Alright.
And may the Force be with you.
Virtual reality
Yes, sir,
hyperspace
Admiral.
jump.
Red flight, on my mark. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1.
mark.
Lightning crashes. So look at the hyperspace vortex and all that coming out and up asteroid field.
Alright people, here we go. Lock S-foils in attack position.
To do that, you just
Plan
pull the trigger.
These asteroids.
Blast the small ones.
And the big ones?
Try not to get in their way, and keep your eyes open for that U-wing.
Roger
Woo.
that.
Keep an eye open for J.R. Ewing. Got it. I'm so old. Still no boost action available, by the way. Again, as I'm moving, it's moving the stick in the fake hands underneath.
Whoa!
Fun there?
What?
Red 4, you've got a hot mic.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And for right now, you're just flying through the asteroid
Rook,
field,
I
but
have
it
to say, you got quite a knack for pressing buttons at the
feels
wrong
pretty,
time. Maybe you should Dory, watch it.
they feel pretty huge.
Red 2, what did I say to do with this small asteroid?
Don't even start. D6, looks like we're trailing smoke. Can you start patching us up? Imminent collision ahead.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, shiza.
Heads up. Things are getting a little tight up ahead.
I see it, Red 3. Divert power to engines. This is gonna call for some fancy flying.
Boost finally available. Zoom.
Nice
All right.
moves, rookie.
Hey, what'd I tell you? No sweat.
What's up?
We
Yeah.
didn't get clipped back there, Lou.
We got this. I love the fact that you can turn around and see your astromech back there and see like the contrails or whatever. That's pretty awesome. Alright guys, we need to find our U-Wing buddy here. Oh, there you are. Thought I got ahead of y'all for a second.
Red Leader, I have eyes on the U-Wing.
Eyes on the prize.
Opening comms.
This is
There's a
Bravo
U-Wing.
1. Are you listening out there?
We read you, Bravo 1. What's the situation?
My name is K2SO. I am authorized to represent this vessel.
Whoa,
have
whoa,
encountered
slam.
a minor technical
We got the
setback.
SOS, K2. What have you got on board and what do you need from us?
We have a priority 1 person of interest that we must deliver safely back to Yavin 4. Our navigation computer is down and our wings are locked in fighting position. Hyperspace will be impossible until they are repaired.
What can we do?
Keeping us alive would be helpful.
We can do that.
Only
Can
petty
do.
criminals get sent to Wobani. No one from that sludge hole could possibly be that important.
Don't let your guard
Does
down.
this mean Jin?
No chance of that.
Admiral, this is Red Leader. Extraction Team Bravo is still in one piece, but the Empire could arrive any minute. I'm
Oh, way to
requesting
jinx
support
it.
and offload for the extraction team if it becomes
Oh,
necessary.
jinx it, dummy!
Good news, Red Leader. Base 1 is sending the blockade runner Vigilant to help you with the recovery effort.
Alright,
Looks like your instincts were right on this one.
see if I can get underneath and get a good look.
K2SO, help is on the
Whoa.
way. I'm sending a set of coordinates. You should
We'll
be
try
able
to get
make it on
above
sublight engines.
and look
We'll
down
stay
on it.
close.
Whoa!
Thank you.
A little
Glad
close.
to be of service. Red Flight, proceed to the rendezvous.
Roger that.
So,
rendezvous?
this kind of thing happens almost every day.
Ah, you know, every day, more or less.
Dialogue's
Stay
pretty much
close
the
to
same
that
between male
U-wing
and female
remain
for
in
what it's
attack
worth,
position.
as you would expect. TIE fighters!
Look alive! TIE fighters incoming!
Lock on fire.
From you. Like you said you
We'll
would.
hold them off. Get to the rendezvous. Red Flight, focus on those ties. Don't let
Now,
them touch that
locking
U-wing.
on for
Roger that.
anything
Roger
other
that.
than
I'm on it, Red
proton
Leader.
torpedoes, though, seems to be somewhat useless.
Great shot!
That was 1 in like 5. I did it again. I keep not looking at my overheating blaster thing. Shields. Almost forgot
Nice
shields.
shot!
Am I blue? Yes, I'm blue. It started the day I shot you. Again, if you like this kind of gameplay, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Jackal Assault is free and does not require you to actually own that game. And Eve Valkyrie is a much more souped up version of something like this.
Good work, Red 4.
Lots of progression and whatnot, and that will run you 60 for PlayStation VR.
Great
It's
shot!
actually where you'll see my, oh, what do you call it? My avatar comes from. Oh, get back here, you son of a... unlike those games, there are no look at something to lock on kind of commands on this. So you are having to aim the way that you would in regular,
The Corvette Vigilant.
whatchamacallit, in regular fighter squadron.
This is K2SO of Extraction Team Bravo. We would appreciate an immediate transfer to the marginally
There he
improved
is.
safety of your craft.
Come again, Bravo 1? Vigilant, Red Flight here. Our friend needs you to pick him up. He's a little unfiltered. Roger that, Red Leader. Bravo 1, head on over for immediate documentation.
Oh, and that would be... oh, hell. That would be the new arrival
Bravo
of
team, this is Red Leader. Take evasive action. We'll cover you.
Red Flight, we're under attack.
an Imperial Star Destroyer.
Bravo team, come
Shit.
in.
Bravo team is caught in a tractor beam. Their communications are jammed.
I'm hit! Losing engine
Oh.
power!
Got more TIE fighters.
Okay, this
approaching
apparently
Mark
is
216.
a scripted
How
event.
bad
You
is it,
can't
Lou?
avoid it.
Think you could patch it up?
No.
Just give it
Yeah.
your best shot, buddy. But make it fast.
3 more fighters coming in.
We gotta get back in there. How's it coming, Lou? Lou, you did it! Woo! This is Red 4 back at full power.
Glad to hear it, Red 4. Red Flight, accelerate to attack speed.
We're staying?
Still got a job to do, Red 2. Great shooting!
Okay, let's not run into the Star Destroyer by doing this shit. Turbo laser batteries vulnerable yet? No? Okay.
Bravo team to Red Flight.
K2, what's your status?
According to life support readings, we are alive.
Let's keep you that way. What do you and your team need?
Escaping the Star Destroyer's tractor beam. That would help.
Can we fix that situation?
Unlikely.
Well, let's say we can. What do we have to do?
If your heavily outnumbered X-Wing flight is able to defeat several squadrons of highly trained Imperial TIE fighters, our marginally staffed mechanical team will repair our heavily damaged ship, divert power to engines to counteract the tractor beam, and ultimately formulate
Ah, dead.
If your heavily outnumbered X-Wing flight is able to defeat several squadrons of highly trained Imperial TIE fighters, our marginally staffed mechanical team will repair our heavily damaged ship, divert power to engines to counteract the tractor beam, and ultimately formulate a plan of escape. The chances of failure are high.
Copy that. Red Flight, let's buy them some time.
Oh, yeah.
Great job, pilots! Nice shot!
Come on, where's some more?
I'm in a little trouble here.
What's your situation, Red 3?
I got 3 fighters on me, and
Where
they
is he?
don't seem to like me very much.
I'm on it. Hang on, Red 3. Luke, lock onto Red 3's location.
Nice shot. Thanks, kid. I owe you one.
Anytime. Let's hope that doesn't happen every day.
I'm with you there.
Bravo team, status update?
Evidently, this
Whoa.
Imperial Star Destroyer has not yet run out of Imperial TIE fighters.
Right, anything else?
We have nearly completed our repairs. Stand by for further instructions. Oh, unless we all die before then, in which case no further instructions will arrive.
My boost, by the way, the S-foils close. So you can't shoot. Turbo lasers available as targets yet? Nope.
Red 4, you're
Okay.
not gonna make a scratch. Those turbo lasers will tear that
Now I
U-wing
can.
apart before they can even make the jump to hyperspace. Concentrate fire on the Star Destroyer's turbo lasers.
On it, Red Leader.
Alright, let's do this thing. And down. Shield on. Bop, 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 bop. One left. Let's take out that one that's left. Boom, got it. I think that's all of them. Of course, they'll come back. They'll come back online momentarily, I believe. Yep, they're back online again. Maybe I could, like, not forget to turn my shield on next time. Oh. Huh.
Bravo team to Red Flight, we have completed our repairs and are ready to present an attack strategy.
You have an attack strategy?
Go ahead on that bad plan, Bravo.
We need you to disable the Star Destroyer's targeting array.
Let me confirm. You want a handful of X-Wings to
Alright,
directly
that I can
attack
do.
a Star Destroyer?
You are not directly attacking the Star Destroyer. You are
Targeting
attacking
array's
the
up
Star
top.
Destroyer's targeting array.
Oh, great. Well, in that case...
The targeting
Come on,
array should
get
be
my
located
torpedoes
above
back
the
up.
bridge section. It is
Which,
heavy.
now they are.
Pilots must get close enough to use their proton torpedoes. A direct hit will momentarily disabled the Star Destroyer's tractor beam, allowing us a brief...
Dang, did that not work?
Wait, let me guess what comes next. Then we run like hell.
Correct.
That really is a terrible plan.
Should have worked, but it didn't.
I love it.
Roger that. Okay, red flight, this is it. Begin an attack.
There we go.
Woo, I got
The
it!
game just wouldn't allow it prior to that, I suppose.
Targeting array?
The targeting array is there. Who's the rookie now?
Nice job, Red 4.
The plan has worked. We are free from the tractor beam.
All right, team, this is it. Once that Ewing is clear, we can all go home.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Buckle up, kid.
Ah. To hyperspace! Back with the fleet at Yavin and Yavin 4.
Red flight, report in.
Red 2, standing by. Red 3, standing by.
Red 4 standing
Red
by.
4 standing
Red
by,
flight
bro.
on station and all X-Wings accounted for, Admiral.
Welcome back, Red Flight, and good work. The
Y-Wing.
Alliance thanks you.
Sweet.
Bravo team to Red Flight. We're departing for Base 1. We thank you for the prompt service in rescuing our rescue mission.
All in a day's work, Bravo. I hope that passenger you're carrying is worth it.
I hope she is too.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's gotta be Jen. She. Later.
I would love to meet the person who calibrated that droid's language module.
You're a nerd. Like me, but that's okay.
So, Red 4, what did you think of your first real mission?
Would have been easier if I didn't have to spend half of it saving your skin.
Maybe you did learn a thing or two after all,
I
rookie.
gotta be a smartass.
Red flight, form up. We're heading out.
Again, no booster available.
What's next, ma'am?
A medal would be nice. But let me guess, another fouled up mission we're gonna have to rescue with our unrivaled piloting skills.
Let's find out. Prepare to make the jump to hyperspace on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
And boom! The end. 17 minutes this time as opposed to 24. I did better that time. TIE Fighters defeated 55, better than the first time. Lives used 1, turrets disabled 15. You do have a most kills, but that's amongst the people in your squadron. And you have stars that can be earned for up to 7,000 total credits, but it's like anything else where you earn stars. I didn't earn any new ones this time. I earned those first 2 on my first playthrough, and you don't get them again. So 7,000 credits can be earned. It's enough to take a white regular star card up and upgrade it to a black upgraded star card, but you can only do each one once and get the reward that goes with it. So, yeah, pretty fun scenario. I keep hearing that little blah, 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 and it's making me think that things are dying. Pretty cool. But it's one of these games. It's very short. It's just an add-on for Battlefront. It is free. If you have PlayStation VR and you have Battlefront, definitely check it out. If you want to play something like it, Jackal Assault for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is free and doesn't even require owning the game in order to get it. It plays similar to this, though it's a little bit shorter. And Eve Valkyrie is a $60 Star Wars-esque type of flight game set in the Eve Online universe, which is also really cool. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this run-through, and I hope it streamed the whole freaking thing this time. I'll be back later today with more streaming, this time from Rogue One Scarif.